Yeah, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. This is Quake for the Sega Saturn running on the Atari VCS, and I just want to show you what it's like. I'm using the controller to play the game, and it runs a bit slower than the actual Saturn version, but it's pretty good. You know, we understand that Saturn emulation is very hard, but it's awesome being able to play it on the Atari VCS. And I love the Sega Saturn, as you see right there, Yeah, so I'm going to press the start button. Yeah, there we go, I'll press the A button. Yeah, so it runs a bit slower than the actual Saturn version, but it's acceptable, in my opinion, We can go full screen if we wish, or we can stay at this speed. And the Saturn version, I think, it's a good version of the game, considering at the time they said that the Quake wouldn't be possible on the Sega Saturn, but there you go, there's full screen, And of course, some things are different from the PC version. In the PC version, over there would be the easy hall. This would be normal, and over there would be hard. But here, all you have is normal and easy, But for the time, this was amazing. The fact that the Sega Saturn could do Quake at all, And fair play to the fellas that bought me software. Did an amazing job, and stuff, Yeah, so it runs a bit slower than the Sega Saturn version, but it's acceptable, in my opinion. It controls well, and the sky is a bit different. Things are it's just a bit slower, but it's acceptable in my opinion, And there doesn't seem to be any music. Well, there wasn't a whole lot in Quake anyway. So, in my opinion, this is awesome, And, yeah, I remember getting this back in the day for the Sega Saturn, and I was really excited. I was also nervous because the Doom turned out so terrible on the Sega Saturn. I was thinking to myself, there's no way in hell the Sega Saturn can do Quake, But there we go, like I said, the fellas at bought me software did an amazing job, in my opinion, Of course, the PC version is still the best. And some people prefer the N64 version, I just prefer the Sega Saturn version because I think it just looks more accurate to the PC version, in terms of textures and stuff like that. But the N64 version runs better and everything is in 3D, whereas in this, the weapons are in 2D, they're not 3D sprites. But you have to keep in mind, the Sega Saturn was just, the bought me software literally had to take the Saturn apart and rebuild it in order to make it even run on the Saturn, So yeah, I mean, I still think it's way better than Doom was on the Sega Saturn, that's for sure. And like I say, it's awesome being able to play this on the Atari VCS. Old school emulation is one of the best things on the about the Atari VCS, And like I said, I'm using the VCS controller, which works awesome in my opinion. I'm getting no lag. It's a bit slow. Like I said, it's a bit slower than the Saturn version, but you wouldn't notice really, And the enemies are a bit slower now, but still acceptable, And the Saturn version has these cool when you fire the gun lighting effects. That's different. That wasn't in the PC version even. So, I mean, and there's 4 exclusive Sega Saturn levels in this version of Quake, which is pretty cool. And doing this one-handed. Now, one thing I noticed, the sky is missing. See the way it's all black, there should be a sky there, but it's all black, so that's a problem with the emulation. But well, now that if I look up into the sky, it shows up. I'm gonna see if we can look up and down. So you see the way it's black, but if you look right into it, it's trying to exist, but it can't. I think that's just a problem with the emulation. But it still runs it runs good enough, like, you know, considering, like, you know. And like I say, I'm told that it's very hard to do emulation for the Sega Saturn, and not a whole lot of people care about the Sega Saturn to put in that much of an effort, which is unfortunate, you know. Yeah, with the PlayStation, you have loads of online emulation. They all run pretty well, pretty good. But with the Saturn, like, it just didn't get enough love, and unfortunately, you know. Yeah, but this site is called RetroGames.online, which, you know, it has 3DO games, it has Sega Saturn, you know, Super Nintendo, NES, you name it. Yeah, so I just want to show that, you know, Quake for the Sega Saturn running on the Atari VCS. I know that wouldn't excite many people, it does to me, you know. Now, the water's different. You know, in the PC version, it actually looks like water. Here, it's just like blue stuff, you know what I mean? But it's good enough, like, considering the hardware limitations the Sega Saturn had. You know, I thought it was pretty cool, like, you know, especially compared to Doom on the Saturn, you know. I was just hoping that the Batman software would do Doom, but they didn't. So, some crowd called Raid Software did Doom, which was really disappointing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Quake, yeah, it's awesome on the Sega Saturn, you know. And yeah, just showing what the Atari VCS is capable of. Like I said, this probably won't blow a lot of people's minds, but it blows my mind, like, you know. Because when I was getting the Atari VCS, I didn't think it'd be possible to do this. I thought all I would be able to do is play all old school arcade games and Atari games, you know, which will be, I'm over the moon about that. I can do that as well, but being able to play Sega Saturn games and PlayStation games and 64, you name it, is a bonus. You know what I'm saying to you? And it runs, like I said, like, it runs pretty well. Like, it's not that bad, like, you know. The sound effects are a bit muffled or something, but it makes the game easier, you know. Which, no, I like easy games. Call me a wuss if you want, but I don't like hard games. It just puts me off. Like, but this is easier, you know, in my opinion. That's cool line effects and stuff. So yeah, Quake is definitely a brilliant game, in my opinion. And if people out there have an Atari VCS, you know, RetroGames.online is the name of the website. You just go to Google and Chrome, you type it in, and there you go. Like, you know, like I said, it's a whole bunch of systems, you know. So just exit, you know. So like, it's a whole bunch of systems. You see up top there, PlayStation, you know, 3DO, Sega, Nintendo, you know, even as DOS games, you know. So it's all there for you, you know. And but with most of them games, you can use the controller if you want to, you know. So pretty cool. And yeah, it looks even better. It looks a bit sharper on a smaller square, if you know what I'm saying to you. I had a full screen a few seconds ago. Trying to shoot that screen there because there's a platform here that lifts me up. You know, I'm trying to shoot that yoke. There we go. And over there's a secret wall. Well, I fell off the yoke with quad damage behind it. So I'm going to have to wait for that thing to come back down. You know. Yeah, so yeah, awesome stuff. So like I said, like at the PlayStation, the N64 got a lot more love. Or maybe it's just easier to... I say it is easier to do PlayStation N64 emulation. Or more people seem to care about it anyway, which is important. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm pretty fucking happy with myself right now. you know, shoot that. There's the quad damage, which usually, you know, gives you 4 turrets of power in your weapons. So pretty cool, like, you know. So yeah, I mean, awesome stuff. I say the frame rate is probably 25 to 30 in between that. Where on an actual Saturn it stays at 30, so it's still pretty good in my opinion, you know. Like I said, like if you want to play the PC version or you want to play the N64 version, you can, like, you know. Now back in the day, I had my Sega Saturn before my PlayStation or my N64 because the Sega Saturn was my console of choice. So like, I had my Sega Saturn from '95 till now. Like, I still have it. Like, I still have my PlayStation N64, but we didn't get my PlayStation until like 1999, and I didn't get my N64 till 2001. You know, because was happy as Larry with my Sega Saturn. You know, and I still am, like, you know. That's why I have it out all the time, you know. Yeah, the quad damage wears off. Yep. Yeah, so just want to make a quick video about that, you know, like, and plays Atari games also up the top, as you see. So, like, backwards compatible, you know, the Atari VCS is also. Just go to Atari, click that, and go to game and platform. Just click that, and a whole bunch of systems. Mega CD, Atari Jaguar, 7800, 2600. You know, just go to 2600. It's all ABC, and like I said, there's more than one online emulator that has more games than what you're seeing here. But this website seems to work the best, like, you know. Let's go to a battle zone, loads up, and play now. So that's it. Like, the VCS can do backwards compatibility, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you want, like, you know, just type it in Google and you'll find it, like, you know. Now I'm gonna have to map out the controls for this game, you know. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to, because all I can do is move left and right and forward. Well, that's all I need, really. Like, I'm gonna have to map out the controls so we can move, but no big deal, like, you know. But like I said, there's more than one emulator, and some have more games, some will let you use the controller without having to configure it. But this is awesome in my opinion, like, you know. Yeah, Battlezone is one of my all-time favourites on the Atari 2600. And here I'm going to play on the VCS, so I just got killed. Damn it. Yeah, Battlezone was brilliant. Yeah. And on Stream Arcade, if you want to play the arcade version of Battlezone, you can go there. Or the Atari 8-bit version. Or you can play the arcade version of Battlezone on here, you know. You know, there's so many different online emulators. You know, type in Atari VCS games online, and you have a website dedicated to 2600, 7800, 5200. Or go to Internet Archive on Google. Just type in Internet Archive on Google and select the floppy disk icon to play the games, like, you know. It's just that easy, you know. Yeah, so that's Battlezone. So I just want to make a quick video demonstrating that you can do backwards compatibility on the Atari VCS, and you can play Sega Saturn games, you can play PlayStation games, TurboGrafx 16, Amstrad, you name it, you know. And this is just one emulator out of many, like, you know. So I'll just go back to Google. It's that easy. You know, just go to Chrome and Google, type in whatever you want. Type in the name of the game or name of the system, you know. Like, I'm going to go to Internet Archive and we can play 5200 games through this if we wish. Or arcade games, whatever, you know. See software up there, just click that. You know, we have Internet Arcade or Console Living Room. So if you want to play arcade games, go to the, Internet Arcade, Console Living Room. So you go to that. You know, it gives you pictures of all different consoles. Now, if you don't see the one you're looking for, just type it in and it should be there. See, there's the Atari 5200, Amstrad GX 4000, so I'm going to go with Atari 5200 and it'll bring up all the games that are available. See, there's Berserk. Now, not every game will work. Just keep that in mind, but, you know, something's better than nothing, right? But this is just one emulator, and all that, you know. But Berserk, I know runs well because I tried that before. Just a 5200 version of Berserk, you know. So there you go. Like the VCS can do backwards compatibility, no problem. Like, you know, just give it a second to load, you know. And yeah, the 5200 version of Berserk was awesome because it has speech, you know, just like the arcade version, and it's awesome in my opinion. Like, you know. So I'll just start the game. And I'm trying to figure out how to fire it, like, you know. Aha, what the hell? I'm trying to figure out what key fires. Yeah, so with this, you have to use the keyboard, and I'm trying to figure out what button fires, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that again. Just gotta figure out what key fires. I don't know what key fires, you know. Sorry. Yeah, so anyway, I just want to make a quick video about that, you know. So I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye bye.